number 12, Marion Burns. That play is broken up as he loses his stick and makes his way to the bench. Lucas walks in, tries to beat McLeod, and McLeod is going to cover that one up. We're going to get a face-off to the right-hand side. 2 25-minute periods is going to be the deciding factor in this game here, as the Blackhawks could not control that pass as they get that out of their zone, and this one's going to be dumped back in the corner.
Just to remind you guys, there's 2 rinks here. Remember, they're playing. So if you guys are wondering what's going on here, if you're not going to see games, we're only live streaming the main rink here, where the U of S Huskies playing, and the other games are being played right on the other side. But we will be bringing you live updates throughout the 3 days.
Looks like Nolan Sanderson is going to go to the penalty box for 3 minutes.
Yeah, I fixed it. Let us know in the comments if the sound is good. Let us know in the comments if the sound is good. That's the thing with live, man. You just never know. You're always come prepared, but little things sometimes just slip by you, and you click of the button and good to go. So Garnett, if you can let us know if there's sound or anyone watching.
Beardys Blackhawks here. We've got McCabe. He walks this one in and has a quick look in front, but nobody there. He's going to carry this around the boards. Tries it. This one stays in. Number 9. He walks in all alone. He beats.
Hey! Number 9 from Beardys.
Wyatt Gardepy makes the early move and goes down as number 9. He walks in. Jay Pechu from the Red Pheasant Rebels. He's the import. Scores the opener. That is a short-handed goal for the James Smith Scouts.
Yeah, it'll be 1-0 on the scoreboard there right away once we change it there. Good to go. Like I said, you guys, let us get in the groove here. Minor little things. By the second game, we'll be flying higher. We bring it live to you. IOPS, Indigenous Opportunities. Opening face-off here after the first goal. 1-0 Beardys as they dump it in.
That one stopped by the goaltender as Beardys is going to regroup. They are on the power play right now, trying to get out of their zone as the James Smith Scouts stop that one at the red line. And now the Scouts, they fire this one down as number 8. Now this is going to be retrieved by Tian Gamble. Tian Gamble over to number 4, walks in again. That pass was broken up in the Beardys Blackhawks zone as the goaltender keeps their team in there, and this is going to stay at 1-0. This one's fired in around there where no offside there as he gets a shot on net. Number 19, Sterling Bear. And going back to retrieve it is Corey Gardepy. He slips behind the net as McCabe helps him out. Sequasis over to Bear. Bear up the middle. Quick look. Tries to leave that for McCabe, but he wasn't there. And the Scouts are going to fire that back down to the length of the ice. We've got number 19 up high, Sterling Bear, waiting for the pass. As Sequasis, he couldn't handle that pass, and that's broken up by number 17, the import from the Scouts, Jordan Pratt. Now the Blackhawks making their way out of their zone. We've got the penalty is over. They could not get too many shots on net as Sterling Bear tries to walk that one in all alone, but here we've got a 3-on-2. Number 9, Pechu, quick shot on net. As the Blackhawks, they move this puck on up the middle. Gardepy, Bear, and Sequasis. Nice pass up ahead, but that couldn't be controlled, and that's broken up Payachu takes a little hit over there in the head, looking for a penalty, but the ref says no way. We're going to have a little rough action here this morning as we get underway. The first game of the tournament. This is the second annual. James Smith, strong and resilient as they battle down in the corner. The defenseman, quick look up for Gardapi. Quick shot on net. That one was stopped. As we're going to get the Beardys Blackhawks kind of struggling in their zone a bit as the goaltender finally gets to stop that one. Go Beardies, rock them. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying this live here as we're going to get everything situated. Don't you worry. You know, this is the first tournament live streaming event, I do believe, for us here. And
Well, not of the year. It would be the end of the year, but on holidays.
This is the start of the season.
How was your holidays, Willis?
The holidays was a good day.
It's good.
Lots of traveling. Played one hockey tournament. Too bad nobody called me to be an import here, but here we are calling hockey as the Blackhawks fire that one on net. Now Gardapi in and around. Sorry, that's Thomas. Thomas to McCabe.
I looked offside.
Kind of looked offside.
Eye in the sky here up in the box. We are live here at Mirrorless Bueller. Got Willis Janvier from Deneate Podcast calling the play-by-play along with myself, Nathan Arias. And we'll also be joined by the one and only Cal Crazy Legs Arcan as a shot on net is stopped.
Just a correction. This is the Merlis Belcher.
Is it Mirrorless?
Merlis Belcher.
How do you say it? How do you say it?
Bueller was a movie.
Bueller.
Merlis Belcher.
Bueller.
Face-off win. Beardy's Blackhawks couldn't control that one as they... Sanderson fires that all the way down, and we're going to get an icing.
Here I've been telling everyone, Mirrorless. Mirror. Yeah, you guys, like I said, we're just getting all the kinks out of the work here, camera work, voice, sound, everything. And probably by the next 10, 15 minutes, we'll be on par.
Sanderson fires that one out as, Pratt, as Payachu tries to carry this one in. And we're headed back the other way. No, this is play for your own reserve with a couple imports. 3 imports, I do believe you're allowed to have as Payachu makes his way on up. Quick shot. Goaltender could not control that blast from Red Pheasant there as, he's won many championships with the Rebels. And the Beardy's Blackhawks defenseman having trouble with the getting control of the puck here in their own zone as everyone's scrambling a little bit, and the goaltender is going to stop that one. No icing call as we head back the other way. Now number 28, Sanderson walks in the corner, centers that one. Nobody there to take that pass as number 8. He's going to
Number 22
Thunder blanket. Having trouble with my numbers here, trying to find the numbers.
We're all speaking gibberish this morning as we're still on holiday mode. Number 14 pushing in front.
Well, once we get in the groove here, it'll be all good.
Like I said, everyone, let the kinks work themselves out here in the first game. We'll be good to go the rest of the tourney.
Be good if we're calling hockey every week.
Yeah.
No problem.
When you're in the live stream game, you're switching it up from podcast to play-by-play to powwows to whatever event we're at. We're always got to switch it up.
Yeah.
Like I said, we were just still on holiday mode. And Beardys is looking to equalizer. Nobody there. James Smith moved it out, number 15.
Tay Sanderson walks this across the blue line. He's got a quick look as number 12 is waiting for him there, the defenseman. But nobody there. Now we've got Gardapi. Gardapi's back on the other way. Gardapi and Cameron, they couldn't control that one here. Beardy's Blackhawks having a lot of issues trying to get control in the offensive zone and even the defensive zone, trying to get things going there. As we got 14 minutes and 30 seconds left.
I think
in the
everybody
first
is
period.
on holiday mode still right now, working to get all the kinks out here, even in the hockey, as everyone probably hasn't played since last April, unless of these younger guns that are playing in competitive leagues right now.
Rob Marion carries that in as number 27 fires that out of the offensive zone, and number
Takes the
Turner
tumble.
Turner blows a tire in front all alone, and he
Beardys.
scores. Gabe Gardepy all alone and ties this game up at 13:44 in the first period.
1-1 here at Mireless or Mireless Belcher. Beardys, James Smith. James Smith in the white, Beardys in the red. First period. 13 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. Beardys comes out here still in their zone, looking like they're finding their legs here. They hand it back off. What the wraparound, that looked close, but no goal. They get another opportunity. And they can't capitalize as James Smith looks to move it on out.
Now the Blackhawks. Bear walks in, pass one-timer off the top bar, tries to go bar down, but that puck goes bar out as this remains 1-1 hockey game. And we're going to get a face-off outside the blue paint. We've got a three-man system here. The referees, they got a couple of officials making sure everything stays smooth, but and a lot of money's on the line, and you want that prestigious prize of being called the champions of the James Smith tournament. Anything can happen. And we'll be here for the next 3 days if you're able to be here and join us as these two teams start us off this morning at the James Smith Classic here at the Merlis Belcher, not the Bueller, as Fort Heath is going to dump this one in. Chase Burns. Gardepy retrieves that one, and this one's up the middle. Number Gardepy and Cameron walks in, dangles around two defensemen and tries to bring that to the point, but nobody there. The defense making a line change as they try to regroup down behind the goaltender. Gardepy. It's either Gardepy or Gamble. That's pretty easy when you got a couple of names, eh?
Gardepy to Garepy.
Yeah, Gardepy to Gardepy.
Indian hockey, man. Gotta love it.
We're all related somehow. There must be.
Beardy's looking to move it out here on the side. 25. Looks like he's got wheels there, number 25 from Beardy's.
Number 25 got tripped up in the play behind there, but Gardepy is going to cover this one up, and we're going to get a face-off.
Once again, you guys, check out iops.ca for the latest job postings, as we have daily jobs being posted here, and we are striving to become the #1 Indigenous job board within Turtle Island.
James Smith Scouts, number 22, goes down in the corner as they battle. Looks like Gardepy. Gardepy is going to send this on up to Gamble. Now he's in all alone. I don't have a number for number 12. Actually, that's Marion Burns. Marion Burns with the long flow fires that one on net, hits the side of the net, and that is going to be covered up.
Nice work here. Big shout out to the organizers for bringing IOPS on here. We really appreciate it here to bring you some live action. As wherever you are staying here on the holidays, if you're at home, if you're driving somewhere, or wherever you are, I hope you're enjoying this live feed brought to you by IOPS. Beardys looking to move it on out. Number 18 passes partner back to him as James Smith is pressing. And Smith takes it back. Couldn't get it out. We might have a goal here. A shot pass. Wow. Tick, tack, toe. Beardys takes the lead 2-1 here in the first with 9 minutes remaining.
And that is going to be Baldhead, I believe, is going to take that one. Baldhead, Cameron, and Gamble line. That's their third lineup here for the Beardy's Blackhawks. As we get our face-off win to the Scouts. As the Blackhawks Team Gamble tries to go around the defenseman and Payachu, Marion, and Sanderson on the forward lineup. This is their second lineup. Each team got a few lineups for their own teams. There's no bringing 10 players to this tournament. Everybody is coming prepared as McCabe makes his way on up through the neutral zone. Leaves it for Gamble. Gamble down in the corner. McCabe over to the point. Shot on net. And that one is covered up by McLeod.
Why? Gone there.
Well, before, after I
No. We're gonna both be saying it. I gotta get to practice.
Yeah, I know.
I'm only maybe here by myself.
After I talk,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
But I still
Don't
see that.
come in while I'm talking. After I talk, James Smith Scouts. They tried to carry this one in, but this one is recovered by the Blackhawks as they move this on up through the neutral zone. And now we've got Sanderson. Sanderson tries to fire that one on net, but that one's high and out of play.
You guys are going to be having interviews here throughout the 3 days here. And if you guys know of any players that you would like to see on the screen here and us interview about their story or whatever they've accomplished lately in hockey or whatever, tell them to come up here to the booth here during the games or after, even pregame, and we can get them on live.
Blackhawks here, the starting lineup. Garda PC, Sequoias, and Bear trying to get this into a 2-goal game as the Scouts fire this back in, and number 23 for the Blackhawks is going to head this one up to Bear. Bear, quick, couple of dangles there. It looks like the J shot from Jack Frost, the Christmas movie, but that was stopped by the goaltender McLeod. Keeps this on in for Gardapi. Gardapi in behind the net, battling Sanderson. Sanderson and Pratt on the defense as Uncle Lucas dangles through one forward, leaves it for Tien Gamble. Chris Mike with the shot on net as James Smith is going to carry this on up. Marion, Burns, and Burns. It's either Burns, Sanderson, or Marion for the Scouts as the Blackhawks. The young man from the North Battleford Stars pulls this one in. And the ref was there in time. It looked like it was going to drop behind him, but no goal.
We do have a fellow band member, number 9, playing for James Smith, Jay Pachu from Red Pheasant First Nation. Big shout out to him as they actually helped with my cousin Tyson Watney, BNK. You guys look out for them as they did put on hockey schools and they did help one out in our community. So big shout out to Tyson Watney for moving that forward and continuing on teaching the game.
Quick shot on net by the big man, Talon Thomas. And that one was fired off the side of the net as the Scouts make this one on out of their zone and try to regroup into the offensive zone as the Blackhawks retrieve that one, center that one for the big man, but nobody there to get control as Talon Thomas there, he's looking a little fit out there. He's the big man that's been around for a long time. Quick shot by the man with the flow, but he fans on that one. Burns, as he bats that one out of the air, and the defensemen are going to set this on up in their zone. There's Pratt. Pratt fires that on up, and McCabe is going to get control of this. This one's stopped by the goaltender. McLeod leaves it for Pratt. Pratt, quick look there. Nice pass up the middle. Now we've got the young man. Centers that one, stacks the pads.
What a save on my new favorite player.
That was old school stacking the pads, just like Dominic Hasek. What a save to keep this a 2-1 hockey game, as Gardapi keeps his team in this, and Pratt is going to move this on up to number 8, Thunder Blanket. Thunder Blanket, the other import, walks in, beats the goaltender, makes him go down quick. Pratt shot on net, deflected wide, as Sanderson loses control, and Gardapi is going to shoot this on net, and nobody there to be in front as this one's centered. Blackhawks trying to get control here in the scout zone. And the scouts finally make their way on out of their zone as the Blackhawks defenseman stop this one for Gardapi. Gardapi walks in. Gardapi, Thomas, and Gamble on the starting lineup. And we're going to get a penalty.
Just a reminder, you guys, no talking about cows and plows, as I am broke and I would be asking for a donation. If you guys see that, you guys got your cash. Just kidding. I'm glad everyone that's getting their cows and plows, man. One thing I want to do, suggest, is invest. It's nice to get all that plump change there in your account, but always think about 5, 6, 7, 8 years down the road. Invest that money, because that money can grow big. We are live here in Saskatoon and Treaty 6. I'm not going to say the rink. I'm just going to say MB Rink. As we have James Smith playing Beardys, game number 1 of the tournament.
Thunder Blanket walks this one in. They've got 4-on-4 action. Both of them got a penalty there, as McCabe is going to pass this one on up to Uncle Lucas. Uncle Lucas walks in with Bear. Bear, McCabe. 4-on-4 action. Tries to send that one across as Thunder Blanket stops that one. Thunder Blanket and Whitehead trying to get control in their own zone as they get their forward centered. Number 27 moves this on up and loses control down to the goaltender, the southpaw. Oh, the Blackhawks move this on up. McCabe. McCabe, the import defenseman from the U of R Cougars, walks this one in, drops it for Cisaquasis. Now Bear walks in all alone.
Oh,
and he tries to flick that one over the goaltender, but that one goes wide as Marion Burns tried to move that one on up, and now Pratt walks this in, tries to get a quick shot on net, but fans, and that one is going to be covered up by the goaltender. The man himself is here finally. A little bit late, but it's
Indian time.
better to be late than never.
I told him he's getting an IOPS fine for being late, but he sped up. 20 seconds left here remaining in the first period. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be on our break here right away. Cal is just joining us. We're going to get some interviews in. And yeah, very happy. The crew is back together, ready to rock. Cal is going to be taken off to Mexico here with the shot. Beardys goes loud, high. All right, you guys, we're is it 3 periods or 2? 2 periods? All right, we got 2 periods here. First period of action. Beardy's is leading 2-1. Live here at Mears Bueller. I will get the name of that rink right here by the end of the third day. Gonna take me a little while. Mirrorless. Candice, if you wanna bring it here on us here, the crew's back together. Willis is trying to be shy. There's Cal Arcan. Willis, we're in a booth here. So you guys, anyone you know here in the tournament that's playing, or anyone in the stands of fans that want to maybe come tell us a quick story, you can bring them in here. We are going to have them on here live, and we'll do a couple interviews. But it's just good to get back in the groove here. Get Candice to I think it's number 2 try. Oh, he's gonna get a roster. Atta boy, being prepared. So another minute here, but yeah, like I said, you guys, we're going to be doing interviews here throughout the week. And once again, I want to give a big shout out to the community for hiring us to allow us to bring this live stream to you. Looking forward to all the hockey we're going to be watching. Of course, Willis will be here, and Cal himself. You're going to get only 2 days of them each. Willis is today and Friday, as he's got a previous engagement that he's got to attend to tomorrow. Cal will be here today and tomorrow, and then he's flying off to Mexico for his holidays. So I'll be here throughout the 3 days, fill in here and there. But yeah, once again, you guys, thank you. I want to meet the one in the middle, Callie Sanderson. Interview Burns, Mary, and James Smith scouts. All right, and we'll be paying attention in the comments as well, so you guys keep commenting there. Man, I can't even talk. It's been so long since I've
He's just
been on.
nervous, this
I
guy.
feel like it's my first one, my
That's
first show.
why I was hiding behind the camera. I didn't want to be, sometimes
I'm the actual vet here. I'm the one who's been podcasting here
he's
for
only
years.
a year later than me. So
Years.
that's all he's talking about here.
All right, we're gonna get back to the game here.
Cameron, thanks for going live. ICPUPP.
Willie.
It's got a little jab there. Yes, sir. We are period number 2. This is 2 25-minute periods.
Oh, okay.
At the Merlis Belcher here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Belcher. Merlis. Let me say that one more time. Merlis Belcher. Right? Merlis.
Face-off win by Tean Gamble, the big man, Talon Thomas, and number 27, Mike. They're going to move this puck on up the middle. Thomas couldn't control that one. Peachu's got Sanderson's with him. Now McCabe. McCabe is being chased down by Peachu. Talon Thomas and McCabe centers that one. Couldn't get control of that one as Pratt is going to retrieve this in his own net and fire down the length of the ice. That pass was a couple feet too high.
Yes. I'm glad they're only doing 2 25-minute periods. There's a lot of games here. We do have the agenda here. We'll put up here in a bit, you guys. I know some people in the comments are asking, but remember, we're live on YouTube as well, IOPPS. And a lot of you guys are watching it here on Facebook.
Facebook Live as number 14 shot on net, Gardapi. And now Peachu and Burns, the starting lineup here for the Scouts. Gardapi tries to move this on up the middle, but nobody there. Sterling Bear could not control that one as this one is up the middle for the Scouts. Number 24, they're not too happy with that play as the Blackhawks shot on net. Uncle Lucas, the goaltender with the pad save, as Gardapi is going to handle this down in the corner. And now Burns Sanderson is going to make the way on up. He's got the the scout flow with him is Sterling Bear.
That's a beauty flow, number 22.
He looks like
Beauty.
he's got Head and Shoulders written all over it. It's listening right in the lights here at the Merlis Belcher as this one's dumped in by Gamble. Gamble right around the boards to Gardapi. Now we're headed back up the other way. We don't have a name for the 27 here on the board.
For James Smith.
He's probably a Sanderson, so maybe we'll call him Sanderson. Number 27 as Gardapi is going to fire this one on net and stop by McLeod. I believe McLeod is their import goaltender. Nope.
Let us know, you guys, in the comments. Number 27. What is his name here for James Smith? Number 27. Rob Marion. There you go.
Rob Marion.
Rob Marion.
Oh, there he is. Yep.
Thank you, Jody.
Can't read my own writing, actually. Can't read my own writing.
Slade. Good morning. Don't say just finished feeding the cows here. Skos Beardys.
Face off win Blackhawks. McCabe down to Gamble. Tried to center that one as they now make their way on up to the zone as Head and Shoulders number 19 there. Austin Turner. He's got a cool name. It's not awesome. It's Austin.
Austin.
Yeah, Austin Turner. Very cool name.
I'm feeling awesome today.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's the first time I've heard that one. So if you are the father of Austin Turner, you got a goal. We got a goal.
Number 8. Number 8.
From the Beardys Blackhawks. Harris Cameron makes this a 3-1 hockey game. Wraparound goal.
Right on. 3-1. Beardys is leading here in the second period as a 3-1 lead. 20 minutes left remaining. Live on IOPS.
Talon Thomas, the big man, leaves this one for Gardapi. Gardapi from the North Battleford North Stars walks in, fires that one wide. The goaltender couldn't see that one as he tried to get the glove on it, but Gardapi and Thomas centered that one for Gardapi. Now Gardapi, Thomas on the point, fires this one as number 11 fires this one. Riley Gerard. He's the other import for the Blackhawks. Center that one for Thomas. Gardapi, Thomas, and Gardapi. Now the scouts, the veteran Pratt has a quick look. Nice pro pass up the middle for number 8. Fires that one off the iron. You can hear it up here in the broadcast booth as Gerard walks in. No call there. He was taken down violently for a rec tournament.
It will only be rec, as I understand. I know it. They were slating to have senior hockey, unless. No, I don't think they changed today. I believe it's all rec this whole tournament.
Yeah, everything is rec. They took out the senior division. They only had a few teams and more teams on the rec side. So
they heard Willie was strapping it up.
Yeah.
And they said, we are not playing straight to rec. It is.
Yeah, definitely could have played in this tournament for sure. So if you guys need a goalie, the next tournament around as Tristan Karen and Blake Thomas bounced that one all over.
Willis would have. I don't know.
That one would have been steered across if that was me and, played in many of these tournaments. Nathan has never seen me play, but
I've watched you play, man. You're not too bad. I have watched
not
you
too
play.
bad.
Not too bad. Hey, you're not deadly.
35 years old.
You're not deadly, but you're not bad. You're not too bad. Just being honest. When you get your cows and plows, I'll tell you how deadly you are.
I had it already.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's gone.
Shack up with somebody's getting their cows and plows.
No. All The one that I was after, she already got it already. And turns out she's got hickeys.
Cows and plows. Here we are.
Just a little bit of res humor here this morning, ladies and gentlemen, not to offend anybody. But the cows and plows, it is it's a good and a bad thing for some, but we can have a little bit of fun as
number 8 from James Smith.
Thunder Blanket makes this a 3-2 hockey game.
17 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the opening game of the tournament. James Smith versus Beardys, as they are trailing by 1.
Face-off win by Sequasis, Bear, and Gardapi up against Turner, Sanderson, and Burns. Now to the point, back across, and this one's going to be wound up. And the young man takes right off the skate.
Dedication.
As Gardapi on the defense, Gardapi. They're going to make this pass on up and that's intercepted by Burns. Centered for Sanderson. This one's carried in by Gardapi, and Bear is going to pick this one on up in the neutral zone. Bear with Sequasis dangles through one defenseman, shot on net, and this one goaltender couldn't control that as Gardapi and Bear, Sequasis. That one shot high into the glass. Gardapi leaves that one for Gardapi. Now he's got a quick look, nobody open. Fires that one, tried to get a tip from Bear, but few inches too high as this one's moved across, and now he's walks it in himself, and no goal there. He's covered up by the goaltender.
Do you think if it was senior, there'd be a lot of pushing and shoving right now, as we did see them jabbing at the goalie? What are your thoughts on that right now?
I don't think so. Depends.
How ready to go everyone is?
Yeah. It all depends, which team. A lot of the hockey nowadays, these young guys that are coming up, they've different style of hockey. They're really fast and
nothing but speed now, eh?
Speed and their, position. It's all about the plays that the coach draws up. Not like the old Indian Stanley Cup days where that was good hockey, but unfortunately it was ruined. And we'll leave it at that. But that was the rough and tough era. And here we are. It's always good. Now number 16, Gardapi, all alone.
Off the post.
Hits the post. Sorry.
Hits
what the net.
Like I said, you guys, the Kinks are coming out here. The first game, it would have been 4-2, but he did hit the post. Beardys is still leading 3-2. 14 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the second period, as there only is 2 periods of play here. Game number 1 of the opening tournament here, the James Smith Strong and Resilient Tournament. We are live here in Treaty 6 territory. We got Beardys looking to capitalize in their zone with the shot. It goes wide. 18 here, and Beardys takes it. They're moving it around.
Thomas to Gardapi fires that one off the glass, and the big man, Talon Thomas. Now we've got Burns, Sanderson, spinorama move, and fires that one off the glass as well. Marion, quick shot on net by Sanderson.
What happens if there's a tie?
If there's a tie, then we're going to go to 5 minutes of sudden death, and then 3. That's 3-on-3, 5 minutes.
Oh, they play it out. It's not round robin. It's a tie, or
it's double knockout format for this tournament. So
good to know. There you guys go. So we're going to be continue on playing. If it is a tie, 5 minutes overtime, and then did you say 3-on-3?
3-on-3.
Okay.
The next game is going to be Whitecap versus Moose Lake. That's going to be in the other rink. And we're only going to be live in this rink. The next game we'll be watching here at 11:45, I do believe.
Yeah. But we will be bringing you guys continuous updates.
Sandy Lake and OCN. Sandy Lake and OCN.
Oh,
so we're going to be joined by Cal Crazy Legs Arcan as Garda PC Sequasis and Bear work this puck on in the scout zone. Quick shot. He's always looking for the top cheese goal, but hasn't done anything with it. Sterling Bear, the young man from Ochapways.
Just a reminder, if you guys are in the area, come on down here and fill the rink here, as it's good to come and support James Smith here. They're putting on a holiday tournament. As Beardys is leading 3-2 right now versus James Smith in the James Smith zone as James Smith tries to move it on out. We got some wheels here. Jay Pachu from Red Pheasant, one of the imports, making the tie it up as Beardy stops that one.
C. Sequasis and Gardapi. 2-on-3 here as the Scouts. They playing good defensive hockey, and the goaltender is going to love that one down. Now, a lot of these high shots haven't really been getting to the goalie. They've been off the glass, off the post. So it is a 3-2 hockey game in 11 minutes, 36 seconds left in the second period. Face-off is going to be to the right-hand side of Wyatt Sanderson.
Wyatt Earp.
Or Nick McLeod, sorry. Switch the goaltenders as Pachu walks this one on in and around McCabe. Tries the wrap.
Three, Pachu from Red Pheasant First Nation, one of the imports. Sends that as an assist to the equalizer. 3-3, 11 minutes remaining now.
Leighton Marion Burns is going to fire that on in as Pachu tried the wraparound. Goaltender was hugged in at the post. And Marion Burns ties this on up at 11 minutes in the second period.
Oh, and another shot!
Marion Burns.
Wow. Anything can happen in Indian hockey here, as you guys just witnessed it. James Smith was down by 1, and within 30 seconds are leading by 2 here in game number 1 against Beardys. 10 minutes and 20 seconds left. Number 12, the Flow. So I'm going to call him now, the Flow. Marion Burns with the leading goal.
We've got Baldhead, Gamble, and Cameron out there for the Blackhawks. 4-3 for the Scouts. James Smith, they fire this one on in, and 22 is going to walk this in Marion. Marion is battling down in the corner against Gardapi. Gardapi on the defense as the Scouts center this one to the point, and that one is gloved down by Wyatt Gardapi.
Once again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in here on IOPS. Don't forget to check out IOPS.ca. There might be some jobs on there. You know, a cousin or a sister, brother, or somebody that's looking for some work. Send them there. Get them to sign up. IOPS.ca, Indigenous Opportunities, empowering Indigenous success. James Smith, I wasn't watching that one there, as they are now leading 5-3.
Five-3 hockey game here is the 8 minutes 40 seconds left. A lot of James Smith fans in the chat here. There's the Peanut Gallery. They are getting salty here as Talon Thomas moves this on up the middle. Thomas loses control of that one. James Smith playing good defensive hockey as Pachu is going to retrieve this and fire across for Pratt. Pratt and Marion. Tries to center that one, but that one is batted out of the air by Thomas. Thomas leaves it for Gardepy. Gardepy walks in. Down in the corner, taken down by Marion. No penalty there. Center that one for Gardepy, but the goaltender is going to cover that one up.
Candace, if you want to unmute the last one there.
Check 1-2, nothing.
Oh yeah, you're good. No, turn up his thing. I think he's number 3 or whatever. No, number 2 would be. On the thing, look right there. No, up, Candace. Yeah. Can you hear it, Kyle? No. We'll fix it.
Now
Uh-oh.
Marion, he's in all alone. Beaks out the goaltender, but can't beat the post. The goalie's best friend is Uncle Lucas. Makes this on with Bear. Bear with a high shot off the glass as Gardepy.
Nothing. You can hear me?
Yep. You are live.
I think it's Lightning Luke.
Lightning Luke Gardepy. Gardepy winds up. We're having a bit of technical difficulties here trying to get set up. Gardepy walks this one on in. That one is going to put them within one. 5-4 hockey game now.
Gabe Gardepy sliding her home.
6 minutes left in the second period here, within one. 2 periods. Lot of action here this morning. Beardys Blackhawks have been firing a lot high and wide, but they come within one. 6 minutes left as Gardepy from McCabe as the Scouts make their way on up here. Number 27, Marion Burns.
5-4 hockey game?
5-4 hockey game.
Wow. James Smith feeling really good after that PCD payout of 5,000. Most of the guys with new skates out there.
Oh, man.
New sticks for sure.
New sticks for sure, yeah. They've got the full lineup, even the liners on the pants.
And, James Smith's come a long way as far as the Indian hockey world, playing really good. Of course, they got a lot of their young men coming and stepping up here and, in senior hockey as well. And it's making a big difference for them. Again, it was only about six years ago there where maybe 6 or 7 where they were just, establishing themselves in Indian hockey and now having a great game to start things off here in Saskatoon.
Yeah, it was, we were talking earlier, hockey has changed. This is not the rough and tough era. It's a lot of fast-paced hockey. Everybody's got their own plays, right?
That's right.
Position hockey is these Scouts are going to fire this one out of their zone, and Gardepy is going to retrieve this. Quick look up ahead. He's being pressured by Pacher. High off the glass, and Talon Thomas is going to try to send the young guy there, Waylon Gardepy, up, but couldn't control that one as this one's going to be flicked on up the boards. Number 11 from the Blackhawks to the point, and that shot was blocked. Oh, spinorama shot on net, but that one's way wide. Gardepy for Thomas. Thomas centers that one for Gardepy again, but couldn't control here. A lot of pressure from the Scouts as the big man here tried to center that one for Riley Gerard, the import from the North Stars. Again, each team is allowed 3 imports.
Couple forwards there for Beardys, like you mentioned, Riley Gerard and also Sterling Bear. Well, Chapway's jumping in there with Beardys.
Yeah, I do believe there's a tournament down south happening on the Old Chat Nation as well. So Maybe he got the call to come up here, and the old Chapways Bears didn't want to come. And one timer, Sterling Bear couldn't control that. And,
Looks like James Smith has picked up Jay Pageau as well from Red Pheasant.
Sterling Bear, the man we were talking about, is going to get a hooking penalty. And 2 minutes actually, right on the dot. So it is stop time now. Again, in the comments, do not click any of that sports news update. That is not us. That is, do not click any of that stuff. We're going to block it out. You got to be careful in the internet world. You know, one of the things is connecting to anything and going on anything, as Uncle Lucas tries to wrap around, but they are on a man down. A lot of pressure here. The Scouts really wanting it. They're within one. And now Marion Burns makes his way on up. Quick look. That one's blocked by the defenseman. Centered in front, but nobody there. Gardapi to Sequaces could not control that one. As Thunder Blanket takes this around his own net and pressured by Sequaces and Gardapi. Thunder Blanket, he's already got one in this game. Fires that one on net, blocked by the defenseman Gardapi. Back in around the net. Thunder Blanket looks to Pageau. Pageau to Burns. Shot on net. That one steered away by the goaltender. Power play for the Scouts. Thunder Blanket fires that one. It's got some hands on the kid as he sends this one down. Now Burns. Shot on net. And that one's lobbed down by the goaltender.
A lot of pressure here from James Smith in the dying minutes here with 1:39 on the clock here in the final period. This matchup, Willis.
Yes, good hockey game here. 1:39, 1-goal game. 40 seconds left in the power play for the Scouts as Pageau loses that one. And this one's going to be carried in and around the net by Gardapi. Pageau to Burns. Burns to the young man there with the import. He fell over the goaltender. As this one is going to be to the left-hand side of the goaltender, the southpaw. Sanderson is going to be switched up with Sanderson.
Wow, Sanderson's on both sides, and you can see the fans on both sides with Sanderson's as well in the comments. We get down to the 120 mark here of the second period.
Gardapi's and all alone centered that one. Tried to do a wraparound move, but we're going to get a penalty here. Let's see what the ref calls. He's wasn't too happy with that one as 2 minutes. Body contact is the call with 1 minute, 11 seconds.
So many prayers were answered because it's 1:11 on the clock, 11 seconds left in the James Smith penalty, and in 11 seconds, they'll go on a power play for the final minute in an attempt to tie this matchup up, Willis.
Anything can happen here, Cal. Looks like we got a timeout for the Red.
Boys will hold tribal council for the last time in this matchup. On the other ice, we got Whitecap and Moose Woods. And coincidentally, I was walking by the rink there, Willis, reminded me of you. They have the matching pads and glove out there.
Oh, yeah, do they?
Yeah, they have the Browns, or I like to say Willis buckskin.
The buckskin, yeah, I actually got rid of them. They're all white.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean you got rid of them?
That might be
maybe that's your set, because I was going to say. Maybe Willis is pawning off equipment in the lobby here.
Yeah, had to get to the gig.
It's here. I think those got to be the ones.
I did sell it to a guy he came from Saskatoon and came and picked it up.
Indian guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, they could be here.
Yeah, it could be here. Tribal Council.
Your name lives on.
Oh, yes, just like Cal Arcan. We're going to be pulling up some fights here from Cal Arcan later on today.
They're holding.
What is that? Why is there Darth Vader? Why is that? Cal sounds like Darth Vader there, so we're gonna center that one. We've got 50 seconds left in the second period. Power play to the Beardys Blackhawks. And their goaltender is gonna make their way on out here. Sterling Bear fires that one on net. They get we're gonna get a face-off to the right-hand side of the goaltender, McLeod. Not sure what happened to the Senate. Another timeout to James Smith Scouts here as the coach trying to get some set plays going.
Yep.
Here we go. We've got Cal Arcan back. It is 5-4 hockey game.
Was for a second.
36 seconds left. And it looks like they're going to send out Pachu, Marion Burns, Pachu. We've got Pat Pratt on the defense. Pratty, the veteran, and the face-off. And Pachu is going to fire this one on up. Is it going to go in? And it goes off the post. Goes off the post, and Marion Burns, the man with the half a bottle of Head and Shoulders flowing around this ice rink here, is going to make it 6-4 hockey game, 27 seconds. What an unlucky play that was to go right off the post. And, not to bat it out, but the defenseman, good effort. The goaltender not too happy with that play as Pachu.
It's good.
They're going to continue on here and try to get something going. Talon Thomas centers that one for Gardapi. Thomas.
Oh, 17.5 seconds. Talon Thomas has put them within one. Stranger things have happened in Indian hockey.
17.
Let me tell you, it's never over until it's really over. Good example right here. They're going to win a draw. They're going to probably bold strategy keeping their goalie in, but he's going to be coming off right away. And they win the draw. Goalie's going to head towards the box. They'll have an extra player for about 10 seconds here as they have 11 seconds. There's a shot and another rebound and a quick rebound it was. And they're going to give him one more chance here with 1.6 seconds left, Willis. On some of those plays, I mean, it's a reaction play, really, but, you take one half step, make a move instead of throwing it into a defenseman, and this game could have been tied.
Good opportunity there in front as well, but the defenseman did a good job at blocking it. And we are going to get... This is an icing call. They're not too happy with that one, as maybe they're wanting maybe a second back on the clock.
Well, I was watching too. I thought it was going to be 2, and now they are moving it to 2.6, and I believe it was 2.4. So I think they're getting a good deal here with 2.6. 0.02 of a second difference. Mind you, the clock was going quick. I looked. I thought it crossed the line, and it did carry on for a little bit, but they fixed that up. And now James Smith's got to hold him. They win the draw.
Win.
Shot on net, and that's all she wrote, Willie.
That is all she wrote.
Hometown boys take this one on a barn burner here to start things off on the James Smith Strong and Resilient annual hockey tournament.
Yeah, it was a good starting matchup. I know the Beardys Blackhawks, they kind of struggled in the first period a bit. But like you said, James Smith has been rebuilding, let's say, in the last few years, and they come out on top here, 6-5 hockey game.
Beardy's, they have a strong core. Any other tournament they come in, I mean, these guys have a lot of goalies going with them. And with the new generation of hockey players coming up, really, you got to be set to play any team. And James Smith's a good example of it. Their imports came in clutch as well. But game one is in the books, Willie. We're going to try to get set here for our second matchup. Whitecaps playing Moosewoods on the other rink, and we got Atakakoop playing a Manitoba team, I believe. Got a draw here.
We don't have a draw. I got it on my phone here.
Oh,
Sandy Lake and OCN.
Sandy Lake and OCN. So we're going to get those rosters picked up here quick as we can. They're going to clean the ice. We're going to be right back here, folks. Willis and Legs on here for the James Smith Strong and Resilient second annual.